And Mikey, you sparred or you fought Crawford in the amateurs, right? Remind me about how did that go? Somebody brought it up to me today.
Yeah, it was actually for the trials, I think. No, it wasn't. U.S. Championship. No, U.S. Championships. 2006 National Championships. It was in Colorado Springs. I think it was only a 3-round fight, I'm not sure. 3 or 4 rounds. But anyways, first round he was up already like 4-0. So my dad, my brother, in corner, they told me, you know what, we're mistaking the fight. We're following him when we're supposed to wait for him. I'm telling you, I mean, he's a lot taller than me, and southpaw. He turned southpaw for that fight. I was following him around, and he was up first round 4-0 or something like that. And then, so my brother, my dad actually says, you know what, estamos confundiendo la pelea. We're mistaking the fight. We're following him. We're not supposed to. Let's wait for him. And I replied to my dad, my brother, he's already up. He ain't fucking coming close anymore. He could just run the entire night. I need to go after him now and fucking try to make something happen. So I'm chasing him even more in the second round. He keeps running around, jabbing, boxing, whatever. In the second round, he's up, I don't know, probably like 8-2, 8-3, some big difference. Mm-hmm. So one last round, I'm like, well, we got nothing else to do. I mean, go for a fucking knockout. What else am I going to do? Yeah. So I'm chasing him again. Last round, he's running. He ends up outpointing me, I don't know, it was probably like 18-10 or some crazy number, 16-10, I don't know. So it's like, fuck, I mean, what else can I fucking do? I mean, the amateur system is different. 3 rounds, 2 minutes. That same year, I turned pro. A few months after that, I turned pro. He fought National Pal in Oxnard. My nephew Pelos was fighting. This time, we told my nephew, don't fucking follow him. As soon as the bell rings for the first round, stay in the center, wait for him to come to you. When he comes to you, then you flurry, then you throw punches. And he was actually up the first round, like...
After like the 3rd round?
He was still up. I think he was... The first round, he was up like 4-2.
Yeah.
Second round, he was up, I think, like 6-5 or something. Like, close, but still up. And then in the 3rd round, I think he tied up the score into like 6-6, 7-7.
Pelos was up by 1, and that's when they dropped. That's when they thought it was a 3-rounder.
But then
it was a 3-rounder.
We thought we thought he was up. Well, yeah, it was, and we thought that's it. We won. But then at the end of that round, they're like, oh, fuck, there's one more round, last round.
What the fuck?
And we thought it was a 3-round. Because most of the time the preliminaries were always 3 rounds, except for like the finals, there were 4. And it was like a preliminary fight, like second fight in the tournament. Well, anyways, the 4th round, he comes up and he ends up winning like 8-6 or 8-7.
Beat him by like 1 point.
He beat him like by 1 point. But see, we changed the game plan on him now. We had an idea of what to do. But anyhow, he beat my nephew also, and I think, I don't know, did he win the tournament that time?
Yeah, he beat Diego Magdalena
at the final. Yeah, something like that.
How do you guys remember these days? I mean, because you guys must fight like a lot of fighters in the amateurs. How do you guys always are able to remember certain
ones? Because they're important. They're like,
or because the guy makes it, so you remember your fight with him, right?
I remember a lot of my fights because I was the main fights, the tournaments, the championship fights or whatever. A lot of other fights I can't remember quite exact, and also because that fighter made something. Or in the amateur career or professionally or whatever. So you remember. I remember a lot of my fights, actually. I had, I think, about 58, 60 fights in the amateurs total. I think it was like 12 losses total, like 48-12, something like that. But I remember most of the fights, most of the tournament wins.